Hello, my dear students. Now, I am serially giving you some idiomatic expressions which are commonly used by the authors, writers for good writing, for ornamental writing. And I have already told you that idiomatic expressions make the sentences attractive as well as very much lucrative. However, today is the third phase and I am going to giving you some idioms which are commonly used in almost all the sentences. For example, first idiomatic expression that I am going to give you is bone of contention. Bone of contention. Then what is the meaning of bone of contention? Bone of contention means the cause of dispute, the cause of quarrel, the cause of fight, etc. For example, the border between China and India is always a bone of contention between the two countries. Full stop. Now, see that bone of contention is an idiom, which means I have already stated the cause of dispute, the cause of quarrel, the cause of any unhappiness. That is bone of contention. I have written a sentence to exemplify the idiomatic expression. The border between China and India is always a bone of contention. I am underlining the idiom, the bone of contention between the two countries. Clear? Now, another idiomatic expression is to take French leave. To take French leave. It is a peculiar idiomatic expression. Then what is the meaning of to take French leave? To take French leave means to take leave without any sort of permission from your higher authorities. You are leaving the office, but you are not taking any kind of permission from the office. For example, I am writing a sentence. Mr. Chatterjee Mr. Chatterjee left the office. Mr. Chatterjee left the office during the tiffin period. And he has not yet returned, as if he has taken French leave. French leave. I am underlining the idiom. Taken French leave. You see. French leave, I have already explained to you that to take French leave means to leave the office or to leave a place without taking any permission and has left the place forever or for the day. I have written a sentence. Mr. Chatterjee left the office during the tiffin period and he has not yet returned, as if he has taken French leave. Clear? That is called French leave. All these are very interesting idiomatic expressions which make your sentences very attractive, very beautiful, very pedantic. Another example is to give up the ghost. Number 3, to give up the ghost. The pronunciation is ghost, not ghost. To give up the ghost. To give up the ghost means to die. To breathe his last or her last. Okay? But it is an idiomatic expression which means to die. Okay? Mr. Roy gave up his ghost. Mr. Roy gave up his ghost at the age of 80. At the age of 80. Full stop. So, give up the ghost is an idiomatic expression. That means breathed his last or died. Clear? Number 4, tooth and nail. Let me clean the blackboard. Let me clean the board. Not blackboard, sorry. From my experience in my school, I used to say blackboard, but it's a whiteboard. Okay? Next is tooth and nail, number 5. Tooth and nail. What is the meaning of tooth and nail? Tooth and nails, tooth and nail means up to the capacity of fighting, up to the capacity of protesting. So tooth and nail is a very important idiomatic expression, tooth and nail. And it is also called adverbial because there is no preposition before tooth and nail. For example, I am telling you, I shall fight against giving and taking dowry, tooth and nail. Sorry, tooth and nail. Full stop. You see that tooth and nail, it is an idiomatic expression. I shall fight against giving and taking dowry, tooth and nail. You see that there is no preposition before tooth and nail, so it is also called adverbial. Actually, it is an adverbial idiom. Clear? Tooth and nail. So, I have underlined tooth and nail. That means up to my capacity, up to my strength, that is inner strength, and up to my power, tooth and nail. Now, I am giving you another idiomatic expression, tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg means, you know that iceberg floats on the sea and 3/4 are under the water and the slightest portion is above water, and that is why the ships face accidents on sea. Clear? Tip means the portion which is visible on water, and iceberg is just like a hill of ice, the most of which is under the water and the slightest portion is visible on water. That is called tip of the iceberg. Clear? Now let me write a sentence or compose a sentence. I have expressed many of my grievances. I have expressed many of my grievances against the bursting of firecrackers, against the bursting of firecrackers but it is the tip of the iceberg. It is the tip of the iceberg, as I have many other complaints to lodge. I have many other complaints to lodge. Full stop. You see that the tip of the iceberg I have used. I have expressed many of my grievances. I have expressed many of my grievances against the bursting of firecrackers. But it is the tip of the iceberg. That means I have many other complaints. I have many other complaints to lodge. Full stop. So, there are many other grievances in my mind to be expressed, and the grievances against the bursting of firecrackers is nothing but the tip of the iceberg. Clear? I hope I am able to clear all your doubts. This is the tip of the iceberg. Now question number 7. Apple of the eye. Apple of the eye. Apple of the eye. Apple of the eye means the pupil of your eyes. Pupil. Pupil of the eyes. Actually, I have already discussed with you that all the idioms have their inner meanings. So, apple of the eye means the person whom you love most, whom you cannot miss for a single moment. He is the apple of eye. For example, the boy is the apple of the eye to his uncle. The boy is the apple of the eye to his uncle, as he is parentless. As he is parentless. So, as the boy is parentless, he has now become the apple of the eye, that is the pupil of the eye. You see, the apple of the eye. Okay? So, apple of the eye means the most precious, the most important, whom you miss, whom you cannot miss. Apple of the eye. Okay? Now, today's last arrangement is bread and butter. Number 8 is bread and butter. Eight, bread and butter. That means the staple food of a community. The staple food of a community. Suppose rice and dal or rice and curry is the staple food of the Bengali. But to the Punjabis, bread and butter is the staple food. Okay? I want nothing. I want nothing in my breakfast. In my breakfast, but bread and butter. Here, but means except bread and butter. Because it is my staple food. It is my staple food. That means it is the main food or it is the cheap food. Bread and butter. It is also the idiomatic expression. Clear? I may give you another example, that is black and blue. Black and blue. Full stop. That means to punish or to beat severely. That is called black and blue. To beat severely or to punish severely. Black and blue. For example, the thief was beaten. The thief was beaten black and blue. Black and blue. Full stop. That means the thief was beaten or punished very severely. Black and blue. Now, today or tonight, that's the end of my lecture. And I have given you many idiomatic expressions which are commonly used in your day-to-day life. And you can write pedantic or good writing or good English by using your idiomatic expressions in your sentences. And you see that whenever you will read in higher classes that most of the writers have used idioms in their sentences. However, I cannot but remind you to subscribe my channel if you are benefited at all. Okay? Don't forget to like and share it too. My dear boys and girls, this is my earnest request. Thanking all of you. Good night.